to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Diviners to the apostles, elders, be well. Peace, blessings to you, sincere brothers, is doing this work in truth and sincerity. Alright, so listen, man, at the end of the day, bro, your salvation is entirely on you. Okay? And when I say that, I mean, of course, only the elect are going to be delivered, and the elect are preordained from the very beginning, right? If you're in this truth, you're doing this work, and you walk in this walk, your salvation is on you. As the scriptures say, seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling, all right? So you can't expect another man to hold your hand really in this truth. You can't expect another man to carry you to that finish line, right? Because what it says in I believe it's Second Ezra 6 or First Ezra 6, but what it says, the kingdom of heaven is roughly paraphrasing, is set upon a great hill, right, or a city that's set upon a great mountain, right, and there's a dangerous path that you have to go in order to obtain that city, right? It's a straight and narrow path, because broad is the way that leads to destruction, right? And many go that way. Why? Because it's an easy road, right? The majority of people are going to take the easy route, which ultimately leads to destruction, man. In the end, ultimately, and when you look at it on this lower level, when you take the easy route never pays well, man. You usually end up getting the short end of the stick. You end up doing things that cost you your health, your mental health, that cost you your life, man. But when you take the road that many don't go down, because it's very dangerous and it's very tough, it's very rough, that road pays very well, man. Because when you overcome and you get out of that path, man, the rewards and the blessings that follow, bro, are immeasurable, innumerable, right? And that's the same thing in the very likelihood of the path that we're on to the kingdom of heaven, man. It's really just that simple. And you can't expect another man to hold your hand to carry you down that path, because it says that it's so small that only one man could go at a time, bro. It's raging waters on one side and fire on the other, bro. So at the end of the day, when you choose to go down this path, you got two options. You got two options, man. It's either you push forward through the obstacles, you run through the obstacles, right? Or you climb over the obstacles, right? Either way, it takes a lot of power, it takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of discipline, if you will, man, to climb over this very high, spiky fence, man. It takes a lot of power and strength to push through a wall, right? To break through a wall. But it takes no strength at all to what? To turn around. To stop and try to go the other way, right? You can't go left, because if you go left, you're going to fall into that water, man. If you go right, you're going to fall into that fire, man. You're going to touch that fire and get burnt up, bro. Raging waters on the left, man. Water going to eat your ass up, man. Liken to the destruction that's coming, the judgment is coming out by Shemiah Shai. And you can't turn back, because you got to liken to it turning back. Ultimately, is the devil's playground. So you turn back, that death angel is going to catch you, man. Which ultimately going to lead to destruction, bro. So when you go down this path, man, if you want to live, if you want to succeed, you have no choice but to go forward, bro. And it's only you on this path. There's nobody else on this path, bro. You can talk to other brothers, you know what I mean? You can talk to people, but at the end of the day, there's no one else there physically that's going to be able to get you through that path, man. Brothers can give you advice, brothers can talk to you, give you advice, give you guidance, but at the end of the day, bro, it's on you to make the decisions, and it's on you to make the actions, the necessary actions to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish, and to overcome whatever it is that you need to overcome, right? So at the end of the day, like I said, a brother can't physically hold your hand and get you to salvation, bro. can't just expect to grab a hold on another brother, and when those chariots come to beam us up, just because you're touching this brother, you holding on this brother, that you're gonna be beamed up too. It don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. So, because you gotta remember, it's our spirits that's gonna get beamed up anyway, and our fleshly bodies are gonna be left here, bro. So you can't cleave into this flesh. You have to cleave into the spirit. So whatever it is, you know, brothers may be going through, whatever it is brothers may feel, bro, you got to get over that shit, man. You got to get it together. We at the end, the very, very end of this thing, bro. We don't have much time left here in Babylon. We don't have much time left to get it right. So you need to get right in your spirit, bro. Get right in your mind. You know, the scriptures say that to examine thyself daily, you know. You got to examine every single day, every single moment. You know, I just saw a video earlier, and I didn't get a chance to watch it yet because I was on the job and I had my AirPods. But I'm shooting back to the crib now, so I'll check it out. But it says self-care is demon repellent, something around that lines, and that's very true, because self-examination is really the essence of self-care. Okay, in order to have self-care in its truest form, you have to have self-examination. You have to be real with yourself. You have to look at yourself and be like, yo, I'm fucking up. Yo, I'm weak here. Yo, I need to fix this, right? You can't lie to yourself, man. You can fool other people, but you can't fool the Lord, and you can't fool yourself, bro. Because don't nobody know you more than the Lord, and don't nobody know you more than yourself, man. So you can't fool yourself. You know when you weak, man. You know when you struggling. You know when you ain't right. You can't expect someone else to baby you, bro, and tell you and build you up, man. You got to build yourself up, bro. The information is out here. Whatever it is that you're lacking, whatever it is that you need, the information is out here. You have to go and get it for yourself. Now, of course, you can rely on brothers when you are in need of certain things, right? Of certain things. And at the end of the day, that's also a part of being self growth and shit, is throwing your pride to the side, bro. If you need help and you got brothers that care and love you, bro, that put on the essence of Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh Shai said that the second greatest commandment is to love your neighbors like yourself, right? To be charitable. 1 Corinthians 13 tells you that if you have not charity, it don't matter how much fucking work you do, how many videos you do, how many times you go out, how many precepts you know. If you ain't got no charity, you're nothing, bro. Yahweh Shai said to serve the Lord, fear the Lord, and love your neighbor like yourself. And those two commandments hang everything, bro. So if you got brothers that's right there that embody that, and they let it be known that they embody that very essence, you gonna have to humble yourself, bro. Put your pride to the side and reach out to those brothers, man. Ask those brothers for help, for the things that you know those brothers can help you with. And even if you need help in the spirit, bro, you can help, you can ask, but at the end of the day, bro, it's on you. It's really on you at the end of the day for you to get your spirit right, man. You can't expect to be bathed in this truth, bro. You know, and another point I want to make too is, you can't rely on a title. You can't rely on a group or being a part of a certain organization that you think is going to grant you salvation. You know, whether it's being part of Great Millstone, you know, being officially a part of Great Millstone. Being a part of Great Millstone ain't gonna get you delivered, because you're gonna have brothers in Great Millstone that don't get delivered, bro. Just be real. You're gonna have brothers that's in other camp, affiliated with other camps, that's going to be delivered. You're going to have brothers who don't affiliate with camps that are going to get delivered. It's just the reality of it, right? At the end of the day, it's the spirit within you. It's ultimately being preordained, and two, is the spirit that's within you that's going to get delivered, bro. Not the carnal things of the world, bro. Because the Great Millstone and all these other camps and different affiliations, bro, they're simply organizations that were technically created by man, you know, through the spirit, yes, but really through man. Because at the end of the day, we could have had no title and we could have just been doing the work and it wouldn't change nothing. So you can't expect the elders to deliver you. The elders can't deliver you, man. You know? You can't follow after every little thing the elders do and say, and take my words very loosely here, okay? Very loosely. At the end of the day, bro, you got to do for you, man. You got to be convinced in your own mind and your own spirit, bro. You know? You got to look at things not for face value, but you have to look at things for what they are. Okay? For what they really are. Just because a man calling himself a woman don't mean he a woman, he a man, bro. You gotta look at it for what it is, bro. And that's a weird ass example, but it's the first thing that came to mind. Okay? So at the end of the day, bro, it's on you. It's on you. You know, everybody, every man. I mean, I'm speaking to the men here. Really, mostly the brothers doing the work. Every man has their own path. Right? Every man has their own fight. Every man has their own purpose, if you will. And what that looks like for you, you're going to have to find that out for you, man. You're going to have to work that out with the Lord. You know, every brother's challenges are different. You know, one brother may be strong in this aspect, and you may be weak, and vice versa, man. One brother, there's going to be brothers that struggle a lot more in this walk, and there's gonna be brothers that struggle less, man. Hey, that's just, it is what it is, bro. What determines that? Hey, that's above our pay grade, man. You know, that's all in the hands of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. So you just gotta figure out, man. It all comes down to you know, if, like I said, it all depends on what it is for you, man. At the end of the day, everything stems to discipline. Discipline is probably the number one ingredient in all things life, when it comes to accomplishing something, you know, because without discipline, you ain't nothing, bro. Regardless of what it is, eating better, reading more, trying to stop a bad habit, all those things require discipline. Getting on a routine requires discipline. Waking up at a certain time every day requires discipline. You know? Only thing that don't require discipline is going into work every day, right? Because you feel obligated to go into work because you know you got to pay bills, and your boss is telling you to come into work, and you know if you don't come into work, you don't get paid, right? But you know what requires discipline on the job? To go above and beyond. And when I say go above and beyond, I don't mean bust your ass for a company that don't give a fuck about you. I mean excel. Scriptures say that whatever you do it with your might, right? Do it as unto the Lord, right? So if you're going to work a job, if you have a performance-based job or something where you can excel in, excel. Don't just be comfortable with being average, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. We ain't average, bro. We are Yasha Allah. And we should embody that essence of being Yasha Allah in everything we do, bro. And we do it humbly. See, that's the difference between us and the people in the world. The people in the world will excel and boast in it and be prideful in it, and their prideness will show. But we'll boast in that. I mean, we won't boast, but we'll excel in those very things that we do, and we'll show humility behind it, man. We'll have integrity behind it. You know, are we not the light unto the world, unto the nation? So why not do that in every aspect of our lives, bro? And no Israelite man in this truth that's doing this work should be a bum. Let's just keep it 100, bro. And when I say bum, I don't mean that you gotta be making a lot of money. I'm just talking about the way you carry yourself, bro. Being a bum is a mentality. It's a mentality first before it's really a mentality. That's all it is, bro. It's really just a mentality, because being a bum, it shows in the way you carry yourself. It shows in your actions. It shows in your daily routines, your habits. That's what makes you a bum. Not how much money you make. You know, not the type of clothes you wear, not the type of woman you have, or the type of car you drive. It's about what condition. Let's use those things I just named. In what condition are those things in? Right? You have an old car, but is it in great condition because you take really good care of it? Is it clean? Do you make sure you change the oil every 3 months? Do you make sure you you drive real and take good care of the transmission, and you make sure you stay on top of the services, man. You make sure your clothes are clean and well pressed, and you make sure you shower and you take care of your hygiene. You know, all of these things apply into what it is to be a Yasha Allah and be a man of the Lord, bro. And it's highly overlooked, in my opinion. It's highly overlooked. Now, lately I can tell, you know, because my early years in this truth, man, I didn't see half the kind of content and videos and lessons that was going out that I see today, bro. On a lot of brothers is talking about self-care. A lot of brothers is talking about excellency. A lot of brothers is talking about growth and outside of just in the scriptures, bro. A lot of brothers are starting to talk about eating a clean diet and exercise, man, and getting fit and active, man. These are new things, and it's beautiful, man. Call y'all by Shimmy Shah, because ultimately, when you excel in these certain things, especially your health, it's going to directly translate over to you in this truth. And also, when you take care in your appearance, like your hygiene and the way you're groomed and the way you carry yourself, it's also what's going to equate to confidence, which is directly going to translate over to this work, man. Confidence, bro, discipline, they all tie into this truth and everything. So at the end of the day, bro, like I said, seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and do the necessary things that you have to do to gain that respect of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and gain that respect in yourself, man. So Lord Williams, be able to edify until next time. So